Today we face Arsenal in the Premier League and then we face Barcelona in the Champions League. What an episode. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Man United Save. I'm Cultured Left Foot, and as you can probably hear in my voice, I've still got a bit of an illness knocking around. But I am using a new webcam, so let me know what you think. Do you prefer it like this? I've also put my shirts up behind me. Finally, I got round to doing that in my man cave, which is great. But today we place Arsenal in the league, and then we play Barcelona in the Champions League. What an episode we're going to have. We were last together for the Man City game. We won that 5-0. Then we played Everton and lost 3-1, which was incredibly disappointing. Herrera, on a rare start, getting sent off, but the game was pretty much done before that. They got 3 goals in the first half. Lukaku got one against his former club, but it wasn't enough. Then we played Barcelona away and we won 2-1. Lukaku getting a double, Denis Suarez getting one late on. A bit of a consolation goal for Barcelona. Then Leicester, we beat them 1-0 in the Premier League. Lukaku hitting some good form at the moment. And then we followed that up with a 6-0 drubbing of Colchester in the Carabao Cup, where you can see we rotated the team pretty much entirely. Pereira, Fosu-Mensah, Smalling, Tuanzebe, Dolberg, Gomez, Valencia, Luke Shaw, McTominay, Mata and James Wilson all got games. Rashford, Dybala and Goretzka came on. Dybala got his first goal for the club, which is really good. Hopefully that will set him on a bit of a trend now. Juan Mata, who is asked to be transfer listed because we're not playing him enough, got a game, scored 2 goals, got a 9.5, but it was against Colchester. Chris Smalling also got 2 goals. James Wilson came up with a goal as well. Rashford did pretty well coming back from injury. So all in all, a very good performance. And it leads us on to the game today against Arsenal. Now, someone requested that I show the under-23s and how they're progressing and getting on. So, they're not doing brilliantly well this year. They did win the under-23 division last year, but I've basically nicked their best players and brought them up to the senior squad this year. So, Dimitri Mitchell, McTominay, James Wilson, those 3 guys and the goalkeeper Joel Pereira are not having any involvement with the under-23s at all. So we have taken some of their best players up. But if we look at the goals, they're sort of spreading them around. No one's really taking all the responsibility themselves for scoring the goals. Chong, Barlow, Hamilton and Glibbin all on 2. And then you've got a number of people that are on 1. Assist-wise, 3 assists for Traore, who did get a couple of games in the Carling Cup for us last year, which was good. I'm pretty sure he did anyway, if I go back to this. Yeah, well, 1 appearance in the Carling Cup last year for the senior team. So we've got our eye on him. Potential-wise, Chong is the highest rated potential player we've got. What a haircut. But yeah, it's all going all right for them. The under-18s are absolutely flying. They're first in their division. They've not lost. They've won 8, drawn 2. And if we look at their potential, then you can see we've got some pretty good players potentially coming through. Michael Turner being the top one. Centre midfielder all the way across the middle up front. Can't play in defence. But got some good stats. Looks like he's going to be pretty good for us in the future. Following him up, Steve Edwards, another striker. And then following him up, Nissan Burkat, who's actually got quite a lot of goals this season for the under-23s, I think it is as well. So he's doing pretty well. As you see here, goals 8 for Lee Summers, 7 for Edwards, 7 for Collins and 7 for Burkat as well. So some good players in our under-18s, and I look forward to seeing them progress in this save and maybe bringing a couple through and seeing how they get on. If you want to see any other stuff within this save, let me know. Leave a comment below and I'll find it as and when I can and when I remember. So sorry that was a bit delayed for the person that asked to see the squads, the under-23 and the under-18s. But I've done it now, so hopefully that's what you wanted to see. But yeah, if there is anything else you'd like to see, just let me know and I'll do it as soon as I possibly can. But let's get into the game against Arsenal. We'll go into the match preview and we'll see you at kickoff. So this is how we line up in a 4-2-3-1. Lukaku keeps his spot up front. Rashford on the left. Dybala behind Lukaku and Sanchez on the right. Matic and Pogba make up the middle 2. Dimitri Mitchell keeps his place at left back. He's doing pretty well since he came in. Eric Bailly, Lindelof and Vazashko rank up the rest of the back 4 and De Gea is in goal. They line up in a 3-2-2-2-1. Podence is new in the team. They're starting Coquelin and Xhaka, which is interesting. Callum Chambers is a right wing back. Michael Keane and Wallace are next to Koscielny, and Petr Cech is in goal for Arsenal. So we'll get into this game. We're going to assertively tell them, let's go and give the fans a performance to cheer for. They all seem to like that. And then we're going to passionately rile the players up and tell them we have faith in them. They like that as well. Assistant can do that. We'll end the team talk and we'll go into the tunnel. We have an interview in the tunnel. I personally always look forward to this one. Let's go. We walk out of the tunnel, the two teams and the referees. Out we come. And the game should get underway. There we go. We kick off. Lukaku to Pogba in our away kit, the black kit, which is lovely. I've actually got it on my rails. My shirt rails. Is that the right thing I was going to say? Rail of football shirts. It's probably a better way to say it. 20 minutes gone. It's been a pretty boring game. There's been 3 shots. We've had no highlight. This is the first highlight. 22 minutes in. Looking for Icardi. Flicked on. Bailly heads it away. Dybala picks it up. Can we launch a counter-attack? Square to Victor Lindelof, who's playing very well at centre-back. But as I say, he gives it away. But it's a poor touch from Welbeck. Pogba. Ball through to Lukaku. He's one-on-one with Petr Cech. Shoots. He's absolutely skied it. That's horrendous from Romelu Lukaku. Really should do better. But at least it was a highlight. As you can see in the league table, that loss to Everton did cost us the top spot with Liverpool taking over. We haven't played Liverpool yet. We do need to basically give them a good hiding and get into first place. As time's ticking down, 5 minutes to go in the first half. And again, not much is happening. Lukaku not playing very well. But Chambers has a throw in for Arsenal into Podence. Podence is running with it down the right-hand side. Infield to Xhaka, to Coquelin. Coquelin up to Icardi. Icardi is shadowed well by Matic and Pogba, but he gets it back. Ball through. Welbeck, who we took on loan. Wow, it's a great save from David De Gea to keep it at 0-0. And Welbeck probably showing, he probably got a point to prove, as in, you know, why didn't you sign me permanently? I really wanted to play for Man United, but I didn't sign him permanently because he wasn't very good. But here comes Alexis Sanchez using his pace against his former club. It's a cross. Podence had loads of time to pick it up. Interesting play from Petr Cech, who gave it to Keane, who just hoofed it out for a throw. And Dimitri Mitchell takes the throw to Matic. Matic all the way back to Bailly, to Pogba, out to Alexis Sanchez against his old club. Cuts in field. Dybala shoots over the bar. Should do better. Over the bar. That does sound like Dybala. Dybala. Anyway, it's half time. And Lukaku, I think I'm going to take Lukaku off, because he's not been playing very well. Kasper Dolberg's going to come on up front. We'll go to the team talk and say, certainly we can still win this one. Keep working hard. It will come. Dolberg, we're going to put you not as a target man. You'll be a complete forward on attack. And that is the only change we're going to do at the moment. Would really like Alexis Sanchez to get into this game a little bit more against his former club. As Arsenal kick off the second half and we get it underway. Neither winger playing incredibly well. I'm wondering if we look to focus the attacks down the middle. Might look to bring on Mesut Ozil on one of the wings as well against his old club. Ball forward from Cech. It's poor. It's picked up by Zashko, but Kolasinac intercepts very well for Arsenal. Over the top to Welbeck. In behind, crosses. Icardi can't get there. Dybala heads it on clear. Xhaka for Arsenal. Coquelin into Podence. Podence to Callum Chambers. Ball across. Welbeck, what a save, but Icardi's there to put in the rebound. And it is 1-0 Arsenal. And we're going to see what we can do here to mix this up a little bit. Let's go attacking. We'll try and get at them. Really in their faces. We probably should close them down a little bit more as well. Try and put them under pressure. Okay, we are closing them down. We're going to sit slightly higher on the line. Let's have a higher tempo. We don't need to go direct just yet. We've still got a fair bit of time. We've got half an hour to get back into this game. So we've got an injury. Victor Lindelof is injured. So Chris Smalling will come on for Victor Lindelof, which is a shame. Rashford really isn't playing well. So we're going to bring on Mesut Ozil. And we're going to put Dybala onto the wing, I think. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll put Mesut Ozil in behind the striker because he's not... Dybala's slightly quicker, so it makes sense to put him on the wing, really. At the moment, this loss takes us down to 3rd place, which isn't brilliant. We do need to step it up a little bit. So let's have a little look, see what we can do here. We're going to try and exploit the middle where we just brought on Mesut Ozil. Let's get stuck into them. And we'll not allow them to build it up from the back. It's Arsenal, isn't it? They're going to want to pass it around. So let's try and close them down. Stop off that, you know, cut out that source straight away. As both fullbacks aren't playing very well either, which is a tad annoying. So we're going to put Paul Pogba back onto a central midfielder to attack. We're going to get our fullbacks attacking as well. Let's get more people going on. We really need to push people forward and get into this game. So David De Gea with a goal kick. Ball forward looking for Pogba, who brings it down very well, given loads of time and space. Dolberg to Ozil. Ozil, oh, poor pass. Chambers intercepts, and this could launch it for Arsenal. Icardi into Podence. Podence through on De Gea. He's hit the bar, and Zashko picks it up and clears into Alexis Sanchez, but we don't see any more of that. If we pause it now with 10 minutes to go, We're running out of ideas to do. We're looking for the overlap. We're working the ball into the box. Let's take that off. Let's have some shots. Not going to go direct just yet. We will keep using it fairly wide. I think what I'm going to do is inside forward on attack. Inside forward on attack. Swap you two over. Let's get... We just really need to win this now. So complete wing back on attack. Complete wing back on attack. Let's get people moving. Try and get it in and around the strikers. Get some support up there. Encourage some more long shots. It's just not been... It's not been a brilliant performance from us as they bring on Nacho Monreal. Mitchell to Ozil. Back to Mitchell to Bailly. Can we build here? Bailly into Pogba. Pogba over the top to Alexis Sanchez. He's through against his former team. Great save from Petr Cech. Alexis Sanchez denied by the big Czech Republic international. And Dybala with a corner. Wallace heads it clear at the near post. Monreal has just come on. Ball up the line to Podence. Who was unlucky to hit the bar. They're launching men forward on the counter attack. Lacazette to Bailly. Bailly clears. It looked like a handball. It looked like Lacazette pulled it down, but Alexis Sanchez has it. Ozil, that's a terrible, terrible pass. And we are just not in this game at the moment. And with 5 minutes to go, we need to launch a counter attack from this free kick. It falls. Lacazette fires it over the bar. And yeah, what can we do? We'll give him... No, that's not what I wanted. We'll give him a shout. 2 minutes to go. Push forward, lads. That's what we want. Lacazette. Ball over the top looking for Icardi, but Eric Bailly's there. To Smalling. We replace the injured Lindelof. Ball forward. Alexis Sanchez. There's a mistake at the back. Sanchez is through one-on-one. Oh, Petr Cech has saved it. Oh, Alexis Sanchez, that was your moment. Dybala, ball in. It's come to Pogba on the edge. Pogba, ball in. Eric Bailly's put it in. Is it offside? He's offside. I thought that was a 90th minute equaliser. Oh, gutting. Absolutely gutting. With 6 minutes of overtime. We've got about a minute left of it. Are we going to snatch something here? Dimitri Mitchell with a throw. Into Ozil. To Alexis Sanchez. Back to Ozil. To Matic on the edge of the area. Ball in. It hits Alexis Sanchez. That will probably be full time as Podence comes forward with it. It's a poor pass out to Lacazette, but Dimitri Mitchell's there at the left back position. It is all over. Arsenal win 1-0. Very, very disappointing. Ah, unlucky boys. It was nice to have a win, but it just wasn't to be. Outfoxed by Arsenal. I know, it still can't be Arsene Wenger. It is still Arsene Wenger. Outfoxed by Arsene Wenger. Disappointing, but I think we were unlucky. We had a goal disallowed in the last couple of minutes. Arsenal did hit the bar, but yeah, we keep working, we keep going, and we're going to have a game against Barcelona. So we'll see you then. And here we are. Our lineup. Lukaku keeps his place up front. Ozil comes in to replace Rashford on the left-hand side. And that is about it, really. Everyone else stays the same. On the bench, Timothy Fosu-Mensah gets a place on the bench, which is good for him because he hasn't really played for us much this season. They line up in a 4-1-2-2-1. Emre Can and Griezmann are basically the only signings to what is a normal team. I don't know who Calderara is. He actually looks very handy as well. They've bought him from Atalanta for 23 million. Which is from Juventus, sorry. He was on loan at Atalanta. But yeah, as you would expect them to line up, really. So let's crack into the game. We need to keep Luis Suarez quiet. We can secure qualification for the first knockout round if we win here, which is really good. Don't want to move David De Gea. I do want to tell everybody passionately, I have faith in you. Get out there and do well. Right, there's a positive atmosphere amongst the players, which is really good. As Barcelona get us underway, let's see how the game unfolds. With 20 minutes gone, nothing of note has happened. We are looking incredibly more fitter and healthier than Barcelona. Again, maybe we can use that to our advantage later on in the game. But Dimitri Mitchell with the throw up the line to Ozil. Ozil to Pogba. Pogba out to Lukaku. Lukaku back to Dybala to Pogba. Ball over the top to Lukaku on the left-hand side. Forced a little bit wide. Back to Ozil. Ball across looking for Dybala, but it was blocked. Mitchell, Pogba. Back to Dimitri Mitchell. Ozil. On the left-hand side. Cross in. Alexis Sanchez at the back post. It's 1-0 Man United. What a cross from Ozil. Great header from Alexis Sanchez. 1-0. We take the lead. And we haven't got goal replays on. Sorry about that. Sorry about this, folks. Sorry about this. We'll just update that. There we go. Well, hopefully we'll get another goal and we can then see the replay of it. But Dybala to Pogba. Round the corner to Lukaku. He shoots. He scores into the top corner. Where was this performance against Arsenal? Lukaku rifles it in. And it's 2-0 United. 2 quick-fire goals. As we see the replay for this one. Mitchell to Dybala. Round the corner Pogba. And then what about that for a through ball? And Lukaku, first time on his left foot. out of the path of the outstretched ter Stegen in goal. And it is 2-0 Man United, and this is seeing us through the group. Look at that. We are absolutely storming this Champions League group as Caldera gets his head to it. Griezmann up to Iniesta, to Messi, who Robin van Persie helpfully declared as their danger man before the game to point it out to me in the press, like we didn't know who Lionel Messi was. As Griezmann gets in behind, shoots over the bar, not really troubling De Gea, that one. Dybala with a corner. Ball in, it's gone to Ozil on the edge. Ozil beats a man, lays it off. Pogba tackled, back to Ozil, shoots, blocked, and there's Alexis Sanchez to get his second of the game, assisted by Eric Bailly apparently. But it's 3-0 in the first half to United. Dybala with the corner, picked out Ozil on the edge, and he had loads of time, but beat the on-rushing defender who came to him, laid it off to Pogba, who was tackled. Ozil then shot, it hit Eric Bailly in the back of the head, fell to Alexis Sanchez, who made it 3-0 to Man United. Messi with a corner, in it goes, and it's there, Emre Can at the near post, unmarked. As no, it's an own goal, it's gone down to Sim Vazasco, it's an own goal. Let's see what happened. Messi, Emre Can, oh, De Gea saved it, but it hit Vazasco, who was on the line. Still, Emre Can was completely unmarked at the near post, and that's not the sort of defending we want to see, really. As 2 minutes of injury time are done, and we're into half-time, and we are absolutely bossing Barcelona. This is a really good performance, and I'm going to tell them that. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. Let's have a look to see if anyone's playing badly. Not really. We'll keep it as it is for now. We'll end the team talk. And the players look ready to walk through walls, as is the positive atmosphere in the changing room. As we get the second half underway. Dimitri Mitchell with a throw-in all the way back to Matic. Matic up to Pogba. Pogba will probably go back to Matic. He does. Back into Pogba. No, Dybala. Back to Pogba. Into Dybala. Ozil. Back to Pogba again. What a flick round the corner. Dybala ball through. Lukaku's hit the post. So unlucky. A nice few little back heels and interchanging passing there. Really good. Dimitri Mitchell with the throw. Dybala. Dybala crosses it. It's in there. Alexis Sanchez gets his hat-trick. What a cross from Dybala. Unbelievable finish. 4-1 to Man United. What a performance. As we see this again, Dybala gets to the byline from the throw from Mitchell. Crosses it in. Sanchez wouldn't miss that at the near post. A great performance. 4-1 at Old Trafford. With 20 minutes to go, it's still 4-1. We are really keeping that Barcelona front line quiet as anything today. Look, they've had to sub off Rakitic and Messi. Griezmann on a 6.2 is appalling. And Vazasco with a throw to Sanchez, but he's robbed by Griezmann, just as I said he was playing appallingly. Luis Suarez comes forward. It's a terrible pass. Matic is there. Alexis Sanchez up to Pogba. He's got Lukaku and Dybala running inside, but his cross is picked out of the air very well by Caldera. Umtiti up the line to Griezmann. Griezmann to Sergio Roberto. Iniesta up to Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez out to the right-hand side to Dembele, who they've brought on, but it's intercepted well by Lindelof. Dybala can't get there. Ibora, is that Ibora? Might have said Iniesta. Luis Suarez shoots, De Gea saves, and we're doing alright. Let's just see who we can bring on and get some fresh legs on the pitch. Pogba's looking tired, Dybala's looking tired, but they're both playing quite well, so I don't really want to take them off. I might bring Goretzka on for Pogba. I mean, 4-1 with 10 minutes to go, that's not that dangerous, is it? It's not that much of a... Okay, we're going to do Valencia for Vazasco because I don't really want him getting sent off, and we'll leave it there. We're going to try and give Dimitri Mitchell 90 minutes anyways. Dembele gets to the byline, crosses it into the side netting. Goal kick that David De Gea is going to hopefully take his time over as we get to the last 5 minutes or so, and it's still 4-1 Man United. And into the last minute, we're going to bring on Fosu Mensah for a game at the back. He's just going to replace Victor Lindelof. We'll give him his first game of the season. He's listed as a wonder kid as well, Timothy Fosu Mensah. I didn't realise that. As Dybala with the corner in the last minute, it's headed clear. Ozil shoots from range. So unlucky, just over the bar. That should be full time. And it is. What a performance. Look at those stats. 15 shots to 7, 6 on target, 4 goals, 54% possession. We were superb today. Absolutely superb. And I'm going to tell the guys I'm very happy with that result. Really, really good performance. That sees us through and qualified. Mitchell's out for 1 to 3 days with a bruised shin. Sanchez, I'm very pleased. Tremendous. It's reflected in the goals he scored. I thought we played well. It's very satisfying to say that. We get 1.3. We've already qualified for the first knockout round, so we can mix things up for the remaining games against Celtic and Anderlecht. That is a great performance. And I'm not sure when we'll come back. We might come back for that game against Liverpool and the FA Cup third round, depending who we get. Just so that we can keep this season, keep this progressing, and that'll be in the start of the January transfer window as well. So we'll see what is happening there. But a very good performance against Barcelona, not so much against Arsenal, but it's a great way to end this episode there. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're new, why not subscribe? Man United go marching on. 3rd in the Premiership, top of our Champions League group and already qualified. Really good. I'll stop rambling, and for now, I'm out. Cheers.